yeah, don't have the tools, don't have the lift. I can try it, but I'll fuck it up. And on that car, we cannot fuck it up. Well, yeah, there will be no professional. We are doing it, and not on the lift, but right here, because no one's crazy enough to do this job for us. So, yeah, first up, yeah, we've put the interior back together, most of it. And don't mind this. This is, I'll show you that in another video. Don't have the stomach for it yet. Anyways, yeah, we've put most of it back together. Now it's time to pull it back out because this carpet needs to go out. Well, this should do it. I don't want to pull complete interior out. This way we'll have enough room to check it out if there's something like fire going on, and we can spray it with water and stop it. Otherwise I would need to pull off the pedals, the center console, the other seat, and I don't know what else to get this freaking carpet out. Actually, pedal, maybe we could do it. I don't know. I'll check the other side of the car. I mean, whatever. I need to get the part off first. So yes, I'm going under the car, getting the part off. We'll bother with this once we get to the welding. Not much you can see, but this is where we need to cut it off. That's how we cut it on the other side. And we have 14 spot welds right around here, which we'll need to drill out. Then we have 15 spot welds up here, which we need to drill out all the way up to here. And all this in this cramped, shitty space. Would love a lift right now. Anyways, let's start drilling it out and then we'll see where we are. Now going back from this point on, first happy news is that we managed to remove the first part of it. Now the floor is a bit different. It's quite a bit different. We'll have to beat the crap out of it. But whatever. I drilled this one a bit too much and this one went all the way through. These were the first ones I was learning on them. And I mean, it's thin sheet metal. Other ones are pretty much okay. Almost done. Now we need to cut it precisely over there. Only then will I know how much I need to beat when I try and fit the new one in. But this is hard. Should have taken the car to the lift. And I don't know how to weld it in. I mean, there's no space. I cannot. Yeah. Not the best of conditions for doing this kind of job. Alright, so a bit of massaging later. This part here is nearly done. Front part is okay. I've done this with a rubber mallet, so not a lot of beating up to do here. This is almost done. Need to clean this up because the new part goes all the way up to here. Here's where the problem lies. This will need a bit of cutting. Let me go upside and show you. This here is we'll need to beat the crap out of it a bit more because this should be a smooth surface. We have an edge here, but okay, that's not such a big problem. This is a problem. This part here, right about here, is the same, and then it should go a bit further up. So what I'll do now, we'll cut it like this and cut it down here. Then I'll have to cut this all off. So all of this needs to go out. Then we'll beat the crap out of this too, because, well, we need to beat the crap out of it. And then we'll see where we are. So basically we are almost there. We've beaten the crap out of this. I don't know how much you can see because we're losing daylight. I need to trim it a bit more here. But yeah, it goes right in here. That's it. Now this does look ugly, especially this lip here, and I might do our... I don't want to cut it. Every time you cut it, it's bound to fucking rust. But this is a problem because, yeah, there's too much metal and I don't have anywhere to bend it, and it's, as you can see, it started to deform a lot here, and now it's bulging out over there. We've managed to beat it a bit. I don't know. What I do know is that you cannot see shit. Anyways, for today we're done. Join us tomorrow, which will be in this same video, unless it starts to rain, when we try and get this fitted, weld it in, and maybe even fit an engine in. Don't count on us starting it because a lot of things need to be done before that. But if the engine goes in, I'll be a happy little fellow. For now, I'm going to drink, no wait, I'm going to eat, drink, sleep, and see you tomorrow. Alright, it's not the next day, it's the next weekend. And you join me as I try to make as many excuses as I possibly can not to get under this car. Because everything is wet and I don't want to get down there. And that's the problem. The next day, there was rain. Well, today, there is mist, rain, whatever this is. So, first things first. Let's get the complete interior out so I have more room to work here and get this sorted the way I want it to be sorted. So to take the interior completely out, I mean the carpet and this here, I mean I have to take this off to take it off the carpet. I don't want to do it. We're basically there. I need to grind this off, weld it, but not just yet. We have to weld the lower part first, so we're sure that's okay. So as I'm still trying to avoid getting under the car, this is what's up next on the menu. Oil return line, which, as I explained, I cannot bolt here because the bolt was sheared off and the part of the block was sheared off, but I can bolt it here. So we'll take that off, cut this off, and then try to fit it down here. Alright, we've cut that off. I'll have the tab here so I can weld to it, because otherwise, if I cut it all off, I would have to weld to the pipe with a MIG welder. Probably would damage the pipe. So here's the thing, we've bent it into a shape it should take. But yeah, now this tab that I left that I wanted to weld it to is what's too much. So I need to cut this off right here and then weld it directly to the pipe. Now this basically looks OEM. Or it would if I knew which material it was and I could weld it. But I don't. So yeah. Thought it was an aluminium piece, but it's not. We'll check it out. Yeah, and I didn't have to do the relief cut here, but I did, so whatever.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so you know what this is. Let's hope it will hold. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, the worst thing that could happen is this letting go. Oil return line going out. Then oil starvation and a blown engine. So that's a good thing. That's it. We're done with that. I've changed the bracket. The new one arrived, so that's done. I mean, everything about this engine is done, which means I need to go under that car. Oh, I still need to prepare this. I need to grind down these pieces and this piece and everything here. So yeah, still not going under the car. Woohoo. All done, covered in weld-through primer, ready to go on the car, which means now I really can't avoid it. I'm going under. Now we'll see where we need to grind here. A few of these need to be grounded down also, like the other part was. Then we'll have to beat the crap out of this edge here a bit more, because that's what's really a problem right now. Everything else is pretty much good. And then we'll cover this with a weld-through primer, just a tiny bit. Then we need to grind this just a tiny bit so I can weld there. clearly. A bit slowly, but we are getting there. We are ready for insertion. No, really. This right now should be ready to go in. Fitting this in, it always had some place where it didn't wanna go, but now, well now, it's welded, it's stacked in over there, it's welded in here. Some of these welds are really saggy, but I'm welding upside down with no space. Yeah. Once we beat all this where it needs to be, and weld all these holes and all these holes down there, and weld up everything, then we'll grind some of these down a bit. Then we'll put some primer on it and call it a day. And that's when we'll show you what we did. It's a beautiful Sunday to disturb the neighbors. We need to clean this up and then paint it a bit more, but hey, it's all welded in. It's all welded in. Let's go down. Hey, it's all welded in. It's all welded in. A bit of cleanup, a bit of sanding, a bit of paint, primer paint, whatever you want to call it. Filler, primer, what is it? I don't know. It's going on. And then I'll show you the finished product. Well, you can see the welds. Some of them are not perfect. It kind of looks good. Sturdy. So yeah, that's good news. Oh, and the best news. The mount fits on these and these holes perfectly. So yeah, now that we're done, you can barely tell something has been worked on. I know you can tell, but look at it now. Alright, so now you can't tell that anything has been done. And that's the beauty of it. Nothing to see here. And we're ready for the engine! Haha! But that's something you'll have to wait for, because that is going into that car next weekend, which means in another episode. Fuck it, let's do it now. Well, getting the engine in was a lot easier than we thought. But getting the engine to start, well, it takes a lot of work. And yeah, we're exhausted, we're done for today. More next weekend, or in 2 weekends, or whatever. But for now, this is all the work we can do. But the engine is in, man. The engine is in. Makes me a really happy boy. And well, I hope this video made you a happy boy and you enjoyed it. If you did, well, give it a like. Why not? Helps us a lot. And yeah, why not subscribe? Because you have to see if we started or not. So close, so close. You have to see it. Anyways, as always, I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye.